now into Season 10, and I'm sure people, including myself, are becoming antsy about getting some new content. Well, hopefully the wait will be over soon, as we've got the teasers for the next town takeover and event, starting up this week. So what will this entail? Well, we know that it will be split into two parts, an arenas component and a battle royale component. For the battle royale component, we've got Rampart's new shop, which looks like a Land Cruiser designed for salvage. This appears to be placed squarely in Lava City, between the gaps in buildings. As we can see, the signs will spawn on Lava City, and nearby this empty area as the teasers progress. You'll also see Rampart loading screens, similar to the Season 10 Bloodhound teasers. Now, the shop's name is Big Maud, as seen on the signs, which will form the teaser. Translated, this means Big Powerful Fighter, which is quite fitting for Rampart, naming her shop like she names her ultimate. In the loading screen, you do have this tease with what appears to be a scrapped out Mods Are Us name for the shop, crossed out above it. Rampart and Rev also do have some voice lines that they'll comment about when seeing the signs. The dates for this will be the 5th, 7th, and 10th of September for the teasers, likely putting our date at the 14th for the event. Now for the arenas component, it'll be a Rampart takeover. This will likely include the new Lava City area as a map, but it shouldn't exclusively be that, not like Skulltown. For this takeover, Rampart will be replacing the normal announcer of Ash, similar to how Mirage replaced the AI announcer during the Winter Express. At least that's what I assume from the UI entries for a Rampart takeover narrator image. Now, I'm sure Rampart wouldn't only be replacing the narrator, and there's probably going to be some Rampart related twists to arenas, with perhaps gun mechanics or prizes. Now, shifting back to the Big Maud BR takeover, there's the question of what will the unique mechanic be, and what will the unique loot be. For example, Octane's Town takeover has jump pads and a gold item in the firing, and Caustic's has gas holding the floor and gold items. For Rampart, I guess the mechanic would be similar to something we see in the stories in the Outlands, with deployable cover everywhere, and maybe some mounted turrets. For loot, I'm going to reference the line that all the legends have added in this patch regarding a Rampart special, a suffix for pinging an item. These are similar to the unused fully kitted lines of gold weapons. These are likely modded items that she's selling from her shop as specialties as Rampart mods guns, and these are probably items she's made for customers scattered around the area. And I'm sure you all remember the paintball teaser for Season 6, where you could find the Rampart hop-up around the map to make your LMGs have higher ammo, reload faster, and shoot colored paintballs. Now in the loot tables that was left over in this patch, there's a number of entries for paintball, blue, and purple set weapons for the Rampart Town takeover. These weapons will be locked to set levels of attachments like arenas, but also have the reload faster and higher capacity Rampart hop-up to balance them, making this takeover an attractive place to drop for some powerful weapons. These will probably be locked behind some barrier, like the bridge and the Icarus, needing to jump pad an Octane Town takeover or drain the gas in Caustic Town takeover, but we can't be sure what it is. Well, that's all for now. Hopefully you have some content drop soon. Again, it's looking like September 14th for this, probably with the collection event too, but not much detail on that at the moment. We can expect, however, that the heirloom will be Rampart's Wrench, as we've had this early version in the files for a while now. She's also getting buffed apparently, so